Hello everyone, Callan here. Welcome back to my channel. Oh.
One does not simply...
Ask Callan about Fizz. Her room is filled with more than just plush toys. There is a thirst in her that does not sleep. And her eye is ever watchful for Merc. 'Tis an endless wasteland of clowns, jesters, and circus tents. Her every thought is of clowns and honk. Not with 20,000 subscribers could you do this. It is folly.
Oh, you want a video of me talking about Fizz? Really? Yeah, I can do that. Where do I start? I suppose at the beginning. Alright, so the roomie and I were watching Hell of a Boss, right? The pilot was okay, episode 1 was fine. I always give episode 1s a bit of a pass, even if they aren't very good, because I view them as establishing episodes. Gotta get all your ducks in a row before you can really get into the meaty bits of the plot, right? So episode 2 comes around and I get excited because it's in a theme park. I love theme parks. Like, yeah, I work at one and it kind of sucks to work there, but I love going to theme parks. I love learning park lore, getting to look at animatronics, and seeing all the different ride systems, so I'm already excited. Bird Daddy's already getting some more character development, so hey, that's fucking rad, right? But then everything changed when he walked through the curtain. He was beautiful, from the top of his jester hat to his pointy little mechanical feet. In that moment, I knew. I was fucking hyperfixating on him.
I'm just obsessed with you.
And then came the voice. So this was all back before my roomie had moved in with me. We would literally call each other, put each other on speakerphone, and watch the episodes together when they came out. So this poor sweet soul then had to deal with me freaking the fuck out and almost screaming into the phone, "Is that Beetlejuice? Is that fucking Beetlejuice?" There were lots of squeals. There were lots of inhuman noises, and from that instant, I was hooked. I went through the episode again on my own, pausing to see every frame or so to see just how many screenshots I could get. My poor friend had to deal with me dumping them in our Discord server so that I had a safe place to keep them all. I listened to the Lululand song on repeat, and you can bet your sweet ass I was stalking the Shark Robot site just waiting for the first merch drop. I was so upset when he never came, but then the Verosica episode dropped and both of them had merch drop together. But not only did the great beings of Spindlehorse drop that sweet, delicious jester merch on me, but just about a month before episode 3 aired, the season 1 trailer dropped, and oh boy, you should have heard the noise I made when I saw him in there. My roomie also then had someone to fawn over because they've literally been waiting for Ozzy to show up ever since then, and I waited with bated breath for the promised return of Fizz. I brought every single piece of official merch and a good deal of unofficial merch as well, and yeah, my roommate's totally role-playing him for me just because I can't get enough and the official content just isn't enough. They even told me that they have never seen me zone in on a character the way that I have with Fizz the entire time they've known me, which, oh shit, that's been 5 years. We actually met through roleplay on Tumblr of all places. I met both of my roommates on Tumblr through roleplay. It's kind of crazy. I used to have a bunch of other Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel merch. Do I still have it? Nope. I actually sold my entire collection just so that I could buy more Fizz merch. When I say that this damn clown owns my soul, I mean it. And now we have episode 7 out and even more fantastic Fizz content. I've been asked whether I prefer Robo-Fizz or OG Fizz, and honestly, my answer is both. Robo-Fizz represents a lot of my interests. You've got Jester, Theme Park, Alex Brightman's voice, and show animatronic all mashed together to create one beautiful masterpiece of a character. With OG Fizz, you've got a performer, a comedian, and once again, Alex's stunning vocal performance and all of his movements. I honestly can't get over how fluidly this character moves.
Seriously, what do you see in that guy?
He makes me laugh.
Honestly, he just really makes me happy? Seeing this character never fails to make me smile. I love everyone's fan art of him. I love seeing him in the show. I adore seeing new prints that keep coming out for Alex to sign his autographs on, and just hearing his voice is enough to pull me out of a bad mood. He sparks so much joy in me that I've literally made a silly little thing in my room called a depression tent that's filled with pillows of him and one of Riala from Nights into Dreams, and blankets, so that when I'm feeling real sad or had a real bad day at work, I just kind of curl up in there and pretend the rest of the world doesn't exist while I'm surrounded by things that make me happy. What is a depression tent? If I'm gonna be fully honest, it's a dumb little circus tent I picked up from IKEA that's actually meant for children. So, you know, only my upper half fits in there. I actually bought it originally as a joke, but now when I have a real rough day at work where I just get yelled at by people who don't understand why my ride runs the way it does, I can just lay down and chill out for a while before I get up and keep moving on through my day. I never would have thought to do that had I not gotten into this strange little Fizz obsession. I mean, fuck, I've even paid for art of him. My roommate's also drawn him for me on more than one occasion. Point is, I love this character. He's helped me through a lot of really rough times over the past 11 months. I honestly hope that all of you have a character that you love just as much. I don't think people realize just how much fictional characters can help us all get through this crazy thing we call life. Wow, this wound up a little sappier than I meant for it to be, so I think I should leave it off there. Thanks for asking me to ramble about Fizz, friend. This probably wasn't what you were expecting when you asked for this video, but honestly, I had a lot of fun making it. It's also kind of a nice break after the intensity that some of the other videos that I've made have, you know, been. If y'all want to help sponsor my Fizz addiction, my Coffee and Patreon are down below. I'll see you all in the next mess. Later, Gators.
Hey, Callan's roommate here. Just here to confirm that everything said in the previous seconds of this video were absolutely correct. I have literally never seen Callan hyperfixate on a character the way they hyperfixate on Fizz. I shit you not. Everywhere I look, it's just clown merch. The bastard's taking over my home. Please, help me. The man just lives here.
Don't call me out like this!
I am calling you out. Somebody get this bitch a 7-Eleven because she's thirsty.
Why do you think I'm making tea? I'm thirsty as fuck!
More tea! More tea.
That doesn't work!
Oh shit!